first of all, yesterday, so I come all the way to Los Angeles, and I'm expected to do this like elaborate interview with Ye. It turns into exactly what you see online. So Kanye says, yo, check this out. Yo, someone knocked on my door. I can't, like, I'm not doing anything today.
There's a recent interview with DJ Academics and Kanye West, and this thing is insane. It starts off with DJ Academics having to rush to Kanye West's hotel room because Kanye says that he has to get on the next flight to go to Japan because there's somebody after him.
Someone knocked on my door. I can't, like, I'm not doing anything today. He goes to check in at a hotel. The screenshots are online. Nothing I'm saying is made up. Someone texted him, I think his manager or something, like, yo, if you feel unsafe, go to the hotel. He basically hits me, says, yo, they're trying to put me in the hospital, they're trying to kill me, and I have to get out of here and I have to get to Japan. Apparently, like, Japan, China is like the only place where this guy feels safe. So he's like, yo, we could either do it now, so I know ETA, he's like, we could do it right now, right this moment, or I'm going to Japan, you can come to Japan. I'm like, fuck, no, I'm not going to Japan. So, yo, check this out. I'm like, great. I grabbed, like, this is like a vlog style joint. We're about to go to Kanye right now. He gave me his hotel. He's like, yo, pull up to the hotel. We're doing it in the hotel room. Fuck it. I'm like, let's do it.
While DJ Academics was rushing to Kanye's hotel room to get the interview of a lifetime, Kanye texted him an interesting detail about the interview. The detail happened to be about what he was going to be wearing.
Yo, so I just cut last scene, and I'm like, yo, let me look at questions, because I got to get everything, I got to be prepared. Yo, and I'm like telling everybody in the car, like, how he's texting me. I'm like, yeah, Kanye's like kind of super sporadic right now. And yo, I read this message wrong. I just read it right. So I heard he says, yo, head, like it says, he said, heads, I'm wearing my black outfit. And I was just like, okay, I like wearing black. Like, that's my color. Black. I'm wearing all black. He's wearing all black. I've also heard that Kanye before in the past has required people to wear all black. Yo, I go back to read the message, and I'm putting a little bit more context to it now. You know what he's saying? Heads up, I'm gonna wear my black KKK fit. I'm like, what? So, like, yo, I skipped past. I didn't even, like, really caught it in the moment, because I was like, yeah, 9:20 arrival time. That's what it says now. Yo, what the fuck is going on? Yo, no way. I can't be my idol and he's wearing a black KKK outfit. Come on, bro. No, bro.
When DJ Academics first gets to the hotel, everything seems normal, but then Kanye West leaves and comes back, and Kanye is being Kanye.
How you doing, brother?
Good, chilling.
That's crazy. Kept it late. This guy, man. Wherever you want. You can sit right here. Yeah. What do you think?
Now, this might be a surprise to some people, but Kanye's been doing similar stuff to this for the past couple years. During the Super Bowl, he spent millions of dollars on a commercial that he filmed on his iPhone, and during the commercial, he was just telling people to go to his website. On his website, the only thing he was selling was swastika t-shirts. So if you know anything for Kanye, this outfit is just a normal Tuesday for Kanye. During the interview, Kanye actually explains why he's wearing the outfit, why he's selling the swastika t-shirts, and why he has a swastika chain now. But we'll get to that in a second. Shortly after Kanye got into his outfit of choice, he started the interview, and to be honest, it was less of an interview and more of a rant. Kanye starts off by saying that the industry is trying to separate him from his daughter.
A kid from Lincoln Park got killed for expressing some of these same truths. And for me, just as a father, at a certain point, it's not about, it never was that, but when you're a celebrity, it starts to be about more of what fame is going to get you, what clout is going to get you, what money is going to get you over, is this the right thing for your children? And, you know, I'm willing to die for my children or to allow them to be in this kind of environment that I know they're in. And what I noticed on the comments, they always used to try to, like, for the past 10 years, they used to try to write me off. Oh, he's so crazy, he's so crazy. I'm seeing the comments is now like 60, 70% like, yo, he's just telling you exactly what's going on. He's just the only one that's in a position to be able to do it, because I don't have any brand sponsorships. It's like I'm past cancel.
When Kanye talked about his daughter and his efforts to prevent her from being a celebrity at such a young age, I 100% agree with him. When I see child celebrities, as they get older, they always seem to be a little bit off because they've had to deal with celebrity for so long in their lives. It gets so bad that some of them, like Britney Spears, goes insane. And Kanye being a celebrity for almost all of his life and dealing with some of the issues that he's dealing with right now, he probably understands things from a different perspective. And in my opinion, this is what an active father is supposed to do: protect their children from something they see as dangerous, even if their kids want to be involved in it. Kanye says that the invisible hand that's working behind his back is trying to give the power to the Kardashians and paint him out to be crazy so that they can profit off of his kids. And in this next clip, Kanye makes an interesting point. How is it 50-50 custody if I don't get 50% of the say in what my children do as far as their exposure to Hollywood? How is it 50-50 custody if the Kardashians get 100% of the say and 100% of the benefit profiting off of the kids?
Like the whole thing about, and even whether it's the outfit, the swastika, I think some people, like, they feel like they're spreading hate. And
I'm sorry.
Encouraging violence versus people.
The thing that I forgot to say was, when my daughter was put on song, that's when I realized that I didn't own their name and likeness. So watch this. All the brands that I've made, I don't got the name and likeness ownership, or at least 50-50 with my kids. So how's it joint custody? My kids are celebrities, and I don't have to say so. So watch this one. So this white woman and this white family have the control of these highly influential black kids that are half the children of Ye. And that's just in everybody's face. And they was playing in my face like that. You know, I try to go to champagne and keep it calm, and my dad would call me, say, "Hey, don't go in on that woman because it's gonna affect the children." But now it's like, it's war. Y'all niggas, they think they too powerful. The Jews think they too powerful. They think they could get Cardi to play with me. They think they too powerful. They think they could get Kim to play with me. You get what I'm saying? My life is on this shit now. These are my children. Cardi, you could leave me off the album and do that fat-ass trap shit if you want. But now you mention my daughter, like the whole plan is that y'all gonna pull my kids into y'all, whatever the word is, Illuminati system, and I don't have no say-so on my kids? Nigga. And anybody close, whether it's the Jews, whether it's Cardi, anybody within my reach, I'm doing everything legally in my power, everything of my fucking mastermind. You get what I'm saying?
When Kanye West was talking about the artist Playboi Carti, he was alluding to the fact that Playboi Carti wanted a song from his daughter, Northwest, without asking for Kanye's permission. Kanye goes on to say he really has no friends in the industry because no real friends would go behind his back and try to throw his kids into fame for the sake of money without his permission. Kanye then calls out people like Jay-Z, saying that everybody will judge him when he wears the red MAGA hat, but none of these same people will ever use their influence or power to help him help his kids.
Fuck all you niggas, all you street niggas, all you rap niggas, just any nigga that ever said something about my fucking hat. None of these niggas, Jay-Z, Beyonce, you ain't helped me when I fucking was having problems with my kids. You could have used your influence. No, your influence is for politics. Your influence is how you could use a nigga you never wanted to sign anyway, that Dame signed. You ain't show up to my first fucking wedding. You ain't my family. I always wanted some kind of family. Never had family out here. So what the fuck? And then they take my actual blood family from me in my face. But my issue with all these fat ass celebrity niggas is, if you ain't gonna speak on my behalf of the situation I'm in right now with my children, or where I was when I asked for the help years ago, don't talk about my political views. Plus your T. Like, nigga, I bled for you. If nigga asks you about me, say we ain't speaking on Ye. I had people around me. I was like, yo, this man Cardi is calling my baby mama, rapping about Skims, and then saying he need vocals. She may have supporting slip. Needs vocals for the album. And the man was like, well, you know, that will blow her up. I said, it's my daughter, nigga. And see, that's the time when nigga hear me screaming from the other room and be like, why he's screaming?
At this point, Kanye starts to get into the invisible hand, who they are, and what their goal actually is. He says that the goal of the invisible hand isn't just to decentralize him and his family, it's to decentralize everybody's family. He says they do this by promoting certain woke agendas as good, even if it means the destruction of certain people's lives and families.
You know, I ask people, like, if I know somebody that's woke, like, I knew this girl that only, like, hangs around really super woke, like some of, like, fat black girl models is, like, her friends type shit. And I was like, yo, you gotta tell me, you know what tweets y'all didn't like.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me what hurts so I could do it more.
Why?
Because that's when we're weakening the enemy. We're breaking them down. All this, I'm a fat bitch on the runway. I'm so powerful. No, you're not. You're causing death. That shit is unhealthy. Let's do statistics on black obesity rates. Everything that's being pushed in the media is about decentralizing and tearing down communities. Even I low-key feel like the ICE is basically like doing to the Latin communities what they did to the black communities. It's everything to decentralize, remove the fathers.
When he's talking about the invisible hand, he's talking about the Jews. He says that they own a lot of the record labels and they own a lot of the media platforms. And they use the music and the media to destabilize the family, especially in the black community. And when he was making his point, he actually compared himself to P. Diddy. He was saying that when prominent black people in the music industry try to go their own way, they always get labeled as some type of woman abuser or a pedophile. When you get labeled one of those two things, it's oftentimes a career ender and can sometimes land you in jail. And that's why he's saying these people have so much power over the artists, because they have the ability to label them as one of those two things. And there are a lot of prominent black artists that talk about this. They say the reason why you don't hear as many Lauryn Hills and you hear a lot more Cardi B's and Sexy Reds is because that's who the people decide to put their money behind. So they control the songs that are okay to be released, and they control the image that they want their artists to have. And oftentimes the songs and the image that they want to be promoted and released is sexual immorality in the black community and gun violence in the black community. So they're profiting off of black people promoting sexual promiscuity and killing each other, essentially. And when they say they, according to Kanye, he's talking about Jewish people having a bunch of power in the music industry.
No matter what, I'm not going to back down. So by doing a swastika chain, it then ruffled some feathers. And then I really saw the comparison of me and Puff with the Diageo and the Adidas situation. Yeah. Regardless, if they could have locked me up for taxes or not, they wasn't playing fair. Like, okay, cool, fair deal. You did good, we did good. It's like, no, you leaving with nothing. We have to destroy you. Even though they came and used us to tap into the culture and make money off of black people and people who enjoy black culture. If we said like, yo, you doing us wrong, you stealing my style, you taking all of my employees, you taking Jerry Lorenzo and making him do my same designs as he's the agreeable Kamala nigga. They started lowering the budgets for Puff. So I related to Puff, and then they pulled out a video with him and Cassie from 10 years ago. And then it made everybody be like, oh, Puff's a woman beater, so he's the devil. He needs to be in jail. Right? Meanwhile, I don't know somebody who hasn't gotten to an altercation with a girl at one point, and including Cardi. So now Cardi's like the number one guy at Rolling Loud, and Puff is in jail.
After Kanye compared himself to P. Diddy, which in my opinion is crazy, but I guess I understand where he was going with it. After Kanye compares himself to P. Diddy, he talks about how other artists are coerced to turn against him.
The record people come, they'll say, they literally called Ty Dolla and said, and this is coercion. That's why these niggas gonna be locked up someday. They'll come to you, they said, Ty, you have to denounce Ye publicly, or we're gonna drop your artist, Leon. We're gonna cancel all your tours. So they on some mob shit. So it's die, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They up here threatening niggas, stopping their money. This is real life shit off of a statement, off of me wearing a motherfucking chain.
Kanye brings it full circle by mentioning why he's wearing the swastika necklaces, why he's selling the swastika t-shirts, and why he's wearing the outfit that he's wearing. He says if they can mock the pain of the black community by profiting off of funding certain artists to promote degeneracy in the neighborhood, then why can't he mock the symbols of their pain by wearing swastikas?
Off of me wearing a motherfucking chain. Off of me wearing they pain. But they playing, turning up, promoting, and making money off of our pain. But if I wear a piece of their pain, then they're gonna threaten to destroy everything moving, everyone around, destroying people's lives. We're going to destroy Leon's life. Leon did that whole Scissor album, and now we're gonna destroy his life if you don't denounce this man's tweet type shit.
To be honest, I do think that Kanye West is troubled, but I also think that Kanye West is a father that's trying to fight for his attention, and he's an artistic genius. And sometimes when you're an artistic genius, you have a hard time articulating yourself because you're used to expressing yourself through your art. This story isn't really surprising to me. You've seen stories like this in the past, like when Candace Owens got kicked off the Daily Wire for talking about a specific group of people, even though she was one of the most highest rated shows on the Daily Wire at the time. There was also a story of Denzel Washington saying that when he was going to make his first movie, they wanted him to be in a noose smiling on the cover of the movie. He said that they thought that it would be funny, and as a way to mock the executives to show them how silly their suggestion was, he said maybe we should do the cover in a gas chamber.
I got a part in a movie in 1986. I called it The Nigga They Couldn't Kill. Oh. Yeah, he was supposed to be, he raped a white woman, and they tried to electrocute him, but it didn't work. They tried to hang him, and they tried to do all this stuff, and there were some Jewish people in the audition, and I said, yeah. They said, no, it's funny. It's like they hang them and then they can't. I said, yeah, like you bring some Jewish people into a room and they think it's a shower, but it's gas. Oh. And they said, right. I said, right. That ain't funny. So to me, it wasn't funny about putting a rope around my MFing neck either. I made a point. The guy was like, who the hell is this little nigga coming in?
I made this video because I thought the interview was interesting and he got a chance to elaborate on a few points that he didn't get to in previous interviews, but I'm sure this video is going to be demonetized for obvious reasons. So if you guys want to support the channel outside of YouTube, I'll leave a link to the Patreon in the description and in the pinned comments down below. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or L, and give me the HBO special. That's a Help Brother Out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Till next time.